Here we go!
We're feeling very gay because it's almost time to play. Grab your favorite chair with the lucky Pierres. Yeah!
All right, guys, welcome back to the Lucky Pierres. We got another movie review for you. This one is a new horror movie. It is called A Wounded Fawn. All right, guys, A Wounded Fawn. We watched that not long ago. That was an interesting watch. Let me get the plot out of the way here. A serial killer brings an unsuspecting new victim on a weekend getaway to add another body to his ever-growing count. She's buying into his faux charms, and he's eagerly lusting for blood. What could possibly go wrong? But, yeah, what did you guys think about that movie?
It starts off with an ominous quote. Do you want me to say it or not?
Yeah.
It's, I suddenly became aware that I was both mortal and touchable and that I could be destroyed. And that's just on the screen before the movie starts.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
You know where that quote is from?
No.
Oh, I don't either. I was just wondering.
I think it says who said it.
Yeah.
But I do love Greek mythology.
I think it was Gandhi or
Yeah.
something.
So I did think I was going to like this a lot. I couldn't tell, like, how this is going to sound bizarre because we just talked about Skinamarink, how we loved, like, how it was filmed.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if I liked the graininess or not in this
I loved
movie,
it.
which I knew, like, some people are gonna, but sometimes I was like, it doesn't help anything with the specific movie.
No, I loved it because it gave it like a 70s feel. It just felt cool. I don't know. It felt different and cool, and I just liked how it looked.
Yeah,
Cool
it fit the movie
aesthetic.
pretty good.
Although I enjoyed the first half. You know, it was pretty like the first half was like American Psycho-esque.
Yeah, the guy's kind of like eccentric and silly.
Yeah, it was building.
You know something bad is coming.
Exactly. It was building the suspense and the tension and all that, and then it took a strange turn where it focused on like. It focused on what was going on inside his deranged mind and his damaged mind after he got beat over the head with a I think it was that piece of art
Statue.
And it focused on his mania, which like is interesting, but like not what I was looking for really. You know,
The shot early on, like when he, it's right after right before he kills the first girl, like that shot of the red lit doorway.
Mm-hmm.
And then the synth hitting was perfection. Like, it was so good.
It was good.
But
I remember it. Yep.
I honestly think they should not have shown, like, the figure creature thing right then. Like, they should have left it just the red lit doorway.
Yeah.
But then they do show, like, a figure in the door, and I think it was too
That
much.
was like the owl creature, was it
Yeah.
not? Yeah.
And then I did not see him killing her so quick, like, immediately. Like, right after the red doorway, he's just, like, and I
Yeah.
didn't expect it right
That
away.
was crazy, right?
And then the fine art world is so bizarre. Just bizarre. And
It is.
everybody involved is bizarre.
It is, yeah.
And then I said, that's a pretty hot look. But her cat's name is Slice. Because she's just, I think, was she wearing just a boy's dress shirt?
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
I like that.
Then I said, that's a hoopty. The car he pulls up in is a hoopty for
Oh, it
somebody
is,
that's
yeah.
working in the high-end art.
Yeah,
Like,
seriously.
red flag.
Definitely. And then also, like, you couldn't tell their relationship. Like, 1 minute it seemed like they'd known each other for like 5 minutes, and then the next it seemed like they'd known each other for months. It was
like,
strange.
In the car, like, she would look super creeped out and uncomfortable. Like, he just touched her leg. Like, it wasn't like he went for her vagina. He just, like, did this, and she was like...
Yeah, that was strange.
And
I
I was like-
rewound that. And I was like,
yeah.
why did she give him that look? Like,
And then...
She just wasn't sure yet?
And that tunnel was super cool. Like, when they were driving through the tunnel, it got, like, a weird vibe, and that was pretty cool.
I remember
right
it.
after that.
Yep.
And then he wouldn't stop so she could pee because he didn't want witnesses. I was like, smart.
Very smart. Yeah.
Experienced dude.
But then he said, we're so close, can you hold it? While it was broad daylight, and they don't pull up to the house until it is dark as dark can be.
yeah.
So he said we're so close, and it was like 6 hours later.
I mean, it could have been here, like, it gets dark at like 5:30, so it could have been like from 4 to 5:30.
But
True,
still, it
that's
doesn't
true.
take like 3
No, I know what you're
minutes.
saying,
Like he's
yeah.
like, we're so close, can you hold it?
Yeah, that's like to say that to somebody you're taking to a cabin to hang out for the weekend. Like, just hold it. Like, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's like you're gonna be like, you're an asshole. Like,
Well,
all I
then-
want to do is pee. Just
yeah.
stop.
And then you barely know him for, you know, like...
Right.
Yeah. Then once they
Just
get there,
hold it.
if I hear a voice tell me to leave, and then an invisible force slams the trunk, I'm getting the fuck out of there. Like that's how
100%.
the weekend starts, and she's just like, I'm gonna roll with it.
That's what I thought. I thought she let things go a little much. You know?
But then right after that, like I thought this, like it just showed the camera kind of panned out and there was just like a single leaf fell, and I thought that was really cool. I don't know why. Like it didn't really do anything for anything.
Yeah.
But like after this trunk slammed and you're like, what the fuck is going on?
I actually don't remember that shot.
It was like, yeah, it just zoomed out and it wasn't, it didn't focus on her, the car, or anything. There was just like.
Are you going
a
artsy
leaf
on us, bro?
falling.
Right.
You going artsy?
No, I appreciate something.
Yeah. But honestly, though, like I was saying, though, it started off American Psycho, and then it went into some like weird sin, punishment, redemption movie, and
It's like woman empowerment. Wounded Fawn kind of pan words.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Well,
just
then-
didn't. I wasn't into the second half.
He almost
It
gets
was-
caught immediately because he has that artwork sitting on the table.
Yeah.
And then he's like, it's a reproduction. And that's literally her job.
Yeah.
right.
And
He's not
then-
the brightest.
But then again, that's on her. Like, she knew and still was just like, okay.
Yeah.
But then, like, there are lots of parts with the big open window, but they didn't do a jump scare. And I thought that was cool. Because you totally expected it. Because, like, there's already all that weird stuff going on, and she thinks somebody's out there.
You're waiting for it.
And then they pan in the whole window, and there's nothing. And I was like, that's cool.
Not to cheapen it.
Yeah.
I like the way that guy acted the whole movie. His just silly acting.
But
Was
then
just like
He was good.
over the top.
Yeah,
I
he was
don't
good.
like when she's, like, nervous peeling her finger.
Yes.
And then, especially since it's on the toilet, I wanted to vomit.
Yeah.
The acting was actually better than I expected, and so was the practical
then-
effects and gore.
I also usually like when movies involve a record, so sue me. Like they just were playing that rare record. Cool touch.
Yeah.
But then he cleared out all the photo albums. She looked through all the photo albums and they were empty, but then left behind accidentally that one random Polaroid. Get real. Like with
the
the girl's
chick?
name on it, and he's like, oh, that's my ex.
Yeah.
He left behind a single Polaroid, like out in plain view.
Yep.
And I said, this bitch needs to trust her gut. Because literally, there's so many
Red flags. Yeah.
And then I said defensive much twice in a row because he's like, they're just talking and he's like, "Ah!" like freaks out at the dinner table. And then she's still just like, oh, wow.
I thought like more than most horror movies, she like was all right. I want to get out of here
Yeah.
because like most times they're just like whatever. But she actually was like we got to get. Like, I'm not
After a
staying
bunch
here.
of stuff.
I get it, but
Yeah.
like you can't put yourself in the situation and be like,
Oh, I can.
I would for sure have left.
Oh,
you
I-
don't know what you would do.
I do.
You'd be like, this guy's a serial killer.
I wouldn't say he's a
That'd be your
serial
first
killer.
shot,
but
yeah.
I wouldn't say he's a serial killer, but I would go, I'm not dealing with any of this.
yeah.
She was trying to get booty for a weekend. Like, she's not going to
Let's be
bail on that
honest.
just because he's a
If you
killer.
are an attractive woman, even if you are an unattractive woman, you can get booty whenever the fuck you want.
That is true.
Yeah, but it was a nice cabin in the statue. I mean,
Yeah, but that dude though was not
Bizarre.
that even good looking.
But then
you know what I
how
mean?
dare you?
I didn't think so.
The crazy dude going even crazier and then started accusing her of fucking with him. Like he was going crazy and then he's like, wait,
Right,
are you fucking with me?
Right,
It's like,
right.
Sir, you are a serial killer.
Like
and you're
that it
asking
was-
if your victim is fucking with you.
I love that he played it unhinged.
Yeah.
And then the bats just hitting the window. What was going on? Like
That was weird.
there were
yeah.
just so many ominous things. Like I would just be like, something's off. I gotta get out of
That's
here.
kind of what she did, though.
But after 82 red flags,
It was 82. It was a couple.
Wait a second. So, do you guys think she did get her throat messed up?
Yeah.
Right. So you think that happened? I mean, and then
yes. And then I was like, I thought she'd make it longer. Damn. But those claws are neat.
they are very interesting kill weapon.
Has he ever jerked it before, or was that his first time?
He was very into it.
He was, man.
He's very angry.
And then I was like, oh, fuck, got him. Because you thought she was dead. And then she comes back and hits him, and that is a lot of blood.
that was a lot. She brained him. And
Yeah, the movie had like a lot of everything, but not enough of like anything. Like, it was
I
just
know,
like
yeah.
they just threw stuff at a wall and were like, "This will work."
Then
Yeah.
he tried to piece together like his own broken skull, and there was like a cracked egg in there.
Yeah, that was nasty, man.
But then later
Yeah.
on, I was like, oh, I was right. It was straight up a cracked egg because later he like pulls it out and it was like a broken egg. But I said, oh, this is what I wanted you to use, Ben. I said, are his hallucinations a Metallica album cover?
yeah.
Ben, please put a picture of the Load album cover in the video.
well, yeah.
Because that's all I could see when his like it was just like the swirly white and blood, like
Yeah.
of his hallucinations.
Dude,
It was just the Metallica album cover.
his hallucinations were weird with the creatures and stuff,
Yeah.
and like the thing with the beady eyes, and
I love that part.
yeah, some
I
of it was
thought
just
the-
comical.
I
It
thought
looked like a Muppet. Like when they did surgery on it, it was straight Muppet.
I thought
Right.
I thought the dog chase was cool.
yeah.
that was neat.
Very loud and dramatic reveal, but I thought it was overkill. And then the creatures, monsters looked almost like they were in a high school drama production.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I
Like
was
everything
thinking.
else about the movie looked like
That's what I was thinking.
pretty high quality, and then the creatures, it was like,
That's
what
when it
would I
went
make in art class?
downhill. Right.
I don't know how they could have made it,
But then
like
the
better.
butt,
But
those butt cheeks were sizzling.
I mean,
Sat like on the furnace.
yeah.
And then I was a fireplace snake monster. Bizarre choice.
there was a lot of bizarre
I
choices. in the
didn't
second half.
dislike it.
Yeah.
That was it was cool, but like, who was like, you know what we need right here? We need the furnace to turn into a big old snake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so cheesy looking.
And then, but then
That
I said,
wasn't great.
why did they turn into like futuristic sci-fi steampunk stuff out of nowhere?
right. What like
And then I just wrote, I knew it was a cracked egg.
right. I honestly, one of the things that I didn't like was I couldn't get attached to any character. They had minimal depth.
What did that bed sheet ever do to him?
What?
He like was just fighting the bed sheet and like shredding it up, and then turned it into a toga.
It didn't feel like it was built around like Greek mythology. It felt like it was like that was an afterthought. It was just thrown in like
Yeah. You're right.
Like there wasn't enough like substance to that. And just like here's this a statue and then some creatures.
I'll
yeah.
put that in there.
Yeah, I was said, what's up with the diamond face? Was this a Bjork music video? Like, what's going on?
The diamond face.
Yeah, like the face was like made out of diamonds.
Do I remember that part? Yeah. I don't think I remember that part.
And then the whole end credits is just him flopping around.
That was
That was
the
great.
best part
I
of the
said,
movie.
that was
they
great.
got him flopping around like a dang fish out of
Yeah.
water.
That was actually impressive.
That was an awesome ending.
You know? Like it just didn't leave a lasting impression on me. I don't know about you guys, but
No.
you know.
It reminded me like the Pearl ending where like her face is like
No, yeah.
switching
I
up
mean, you
on-
know, very long.
I thought I would like it much more than I did.
I did. I honestly, in the first half hour, I'm like, this movie's gonna be really good. Like, I could just tell the style and everything, and then it took that turn, and I'm like,
It's not what you wanted.
no, not at all.
Just the noise.
It just wasn't what I wanted at all. Anytime things go into like, if it would have stayed grounded in reality, I think it could have been a much better movie. Anytime things go into like hallucinatory stuff and stuff that isn't real, I'm like, I check out a little bit. I'm like, meh.
Especially without any drugs involved. Like,
Yeah,
just,
right.
like,
Just his,
now there's creatures. Okay.
Yeah, just him being crazy.
just
yeah.
his CTE and
Yeah.
his craziness, you know. But like,
If he would have went full Bruce Campbell, I would have supported it fully. But he did. He was like halfway there. He didn't fully
Right.
commit.
I think the best thing about this movie is the style and the cinematography. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
And yeah, do you guys want to get to ratings? Unless you guys want to add anything else, let's get to ratings.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Rock
Five.
and roll.
You give it a 5? I gave it a 5.5.
I gave it like a 7 at first, but I feel like that was just because I was like, I like Greek mythology. I like the
I
record.
think it's because that leaf fell and you were like, that leaf, bro.
Right.
Yeah, like I'd say like a 6, 6.5.
You gotta pick one.
I'll just give it a 6. That's my
6.25.
6.
yeah,
6. Okay.
Yeah, 6.25.
All right. So, and final verdict. Would you guys say watch it ASAP, watch it whenever, or skip it?
Watch it whenever. If you have Shudder, watch it whenever. If not, fuck it.
I'd say skip it.
Yeah.
If you don't have Shudder,
between
skip it for
whatever
sure.
and skip it. But I guess skip it.
Yeah, this one's a skip it, guys. It's just not necessary.
Not necessary for any type of movie you like to watch.
No, there's better versions of whatever genre this is trying to come across as. It's a horror, of course,
I hear
but
that, yeah.
there's better versions.
It doesn't
of
do
anything.
For
anything
whatever
great.
part of it you like, you could find a better example of.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. All right, guys, we got the movie quote game for you. Joe's got a movie quote for us. We got to guess it. What do you got, Joe?
All right, vampire killers. Let's kill some fucking vampires.
Blade.
Man, I think I know it, but I don't know. From Dusk Till Dawn.
Okay, vampire killers. Let's kill some fucking vampires.
I feel
You quoted that multiple
I feel like
times.
you used
Like
it
7
6
times.
times.
Yeah,
That's why I didn't want to guess it because I thought it was a trap.
that's a point for us. Woo!
I thought it was a trap for sure. I was like, there's no way he did it again.
No way you did it again.
He's not that dumb.
That's all that. No, I just was like, he's trying
You
to
guys
trick
never
me.
got it until now.
I just
so.
thought you were trying to trick me.
All right, guys.
I feel
That's
like half of the time I was like, no, he's tricking me.
that's our review for A Wounded Fawn.
You give me too much credit.
You can skip that one. But thanks
Do
for
I?
watching. We love you, and we'll see you soon.
I think you're always trying to trick us.
That's true.